Yo. What's going on, man? What's going on, Steve? Hey, your boy. Hey, your boy. Back with another fire last night. Another cross. Early in the morning. Was Saturday, March 7th. Wait. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Yo, what's going on live? What's going on stream? It's your boy back with another fire morning live stream. Well, 7 o'clock a.m. in the morning. I mean, 9 o'clock, not 7 o'clock, but 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning on Saturday, March 7th of 2026. So, like, we can slide this down. More of chat. Also, yeah, things up. But then, I don't chat. We just have a big one next 14 with them. Man, been to the playoffs and the ones were in the playoffs, and then they are in the champion versus the New York Knicks. The Knicks is about to make the final. So we go right there. Let me make sure if I make sure about it. Great salute. How's your morning going so far, Gray? Let me see. Yeah, game one of 2022 give me a final New York versus Maverick. If I made it short about it. Alright, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I want to make sure. I'm making sure about it. I get the trash. Really. We got back in the arm man in the NBA final versus the New York Knicks. And now they're back in the final. And they are battling of the NBA trophy. Let's see who wants it more. The Knicks or the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA final. Game one. We'll see him find out who will take it. I'm actually going to finally drink this. Game one at the NBA final. How Kylie is back in the final. Yeah, boom! Yeah, and me part of the game. Oh, Williams, take it. It's Kylie. Is it why you ain't sleeping on the bed? Oh, he is injured. How he's injured? What the fuck? Mm, So they're going to get to Yeah, that was kind of shot him. I mean, that was shot, but Liam made like all of it. I did wanted to do it too, but can we do the reply is in the NBA? I know. I guess the New York Knicks. Oh no, you gave me that. Mark my Genius. Did it? Hell no. I give up. I get a corner. I'm like, beep. Line up. Champion. Kim, Super, no, Super Flag, waited forever in the final. After being league for a year. Early one, 11 quarterback by 1970 when the young Dallas Mavericks. If they win this, you have one to go. Curry playing like he did good. I don't know how he did it, but hopefully he comes back in this league. Probably do. Do you rebound like good? No point to doing it for one day and yeah, was a champion. He put one rebound already. Yeah, man, 10 points for people the hoop. When you keep playing it down. But Forty points, but four rebounds. You still on hand rebound. Did you continue Boston? No. Jenna Boston is suck. Okay, let me not respect. Let me not respect Jenna. Let me not try to respect.
His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, good point. And when I in the first quarter, let me not respect Jalen Hurts game. And there's always hated on his game. But next, that is fact. And Nick can win the foot and the final. He missed the ball. Plays confident.
Racking up the points, too.
He went in. Got the championship. But his first ever final game. 2018 running. 2018. And it's narrow. Running to the championships. And the golden games. He's the boys is now in the NBA finals.
Dallas making a switch here. The Kings check in. The Kings check in for New York. The inbound. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, check this.
The advantage of some late rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Here's Irving. The teardrop fall him.
Good point. Believing that this need for you that all the now. So they would game down.
Here's
And they can repeat it.
starting with this three. It's an effort to the ball
You can win all the way to the chair.
from long range.
Yeah. Since play. Something going on.
Nick Bryant. There's the three. It's the three-pointer to fall. How about doing from long range?
You know what? Kelly Johnson was getting about last
Second quarter looking very assertive now.
games winning. Hey, Lockston on the youth charge, yeah.
To get going offensively. And I think this time out, guys, is when you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
Yeah, Jack, I got this crispy stud from like how like me. So I'm pretty much I had that for you.
For Jordan Clarkson.
And I just never drink it.
Here's McBride.
Wow, number one? Dude,
I love the ball. Fill the platter. Just
sign me in. Eat by the burden.
Texas with the three.
That didn't even give me a mess, yeah. Wow.
And their defensive rotation.
No, really hard and but I need to keep
Here's Ananobi. Out to Bridges.
No.
Dallas has got me going from downtown in the second quarter.
Then you're gonna get it about what?
For a three.
Whatever took the year off of this
The 3-point opportunities.
Boom.
Just like it's fighting them now. Line with it. Now, guarded by Thomas. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Ananobi signs it in. Ananobi.
That was my back up. I wanted the alley.
Drop that energy this first. That was called good. So for the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Pass the flag. Shoots the three.
23 40 Brooklyn Cooper the hoop.
Cooper flag. 149 left now here.
Give me those.
Here's the three.
26 24 Cooper flag.
From him, 100% from the field. They're going to be tough to beat. And here's Jonathan. It's rebounded by Dallas. He's letting it fly, but the results just say not been there. Down low, and they shot his enemy.
He boys my fucking
8 points for Porzingis. Typified their effort today.
Fish back from the game. Eddie can have a chance.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Getting their points now.
Where's the guy? And that living didn't go
I mean, to watch this, I mean, the defense
on.
and although an extra
Flash nothing for 32 points. Just like it's dirty number.
Chief Brunson gets hit from long range. Brunson's got a tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now. Yeah, it looks like
The day by 11. 67 to 25.
right back.
Oh, I missed this.
Back and forth from long range. I love it.
I'm anxious to 6.
Good again. So
Wait.
separate the
They got bombs imported over in New York.
Brunson. Clarkson for three.
They got
Assist by Brunson.
bombs imported
Brunson
over New York.
assists in the game. Irving from long range. Playing for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done for Mike. Go into the reuse of quarterback shot. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Now we've got a moment now. Push shot. Getting a little point.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
It is halftime. It is halftime. Bye bye. Layman YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Nobody don't care about.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third.
It is halftime. It is halftime. Bye bye. Layman YouTube channel. Guys, subscribe. 2K26 halftime. Yeah, Shaq.
Joining us for postseason
There's
basketball. Clearly, guys,
Kenny.
going to be a tough task for the New York Knicks.
1-0 in the 1 minute all the way to the conference finals.
It's pretty hard to win like that these days. Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill School of Shooting. Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, aka 12 points a game. That's over a long time of year. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown.
4-1, 4-1. Oh, they barely beat the but
I'm curious to see how they
the
respond.
Pacers barely beat the Pacers in 7.
We shall.
The Pacers barely beat the Celtics in 7. Flag with 32 points and 6 assists, 8.3 assists, Marcelo Morton 28, Knicks 26, Mavericks 7, 2K26, halftime.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K4. One for you. You want the Super Five? Everyone. You just love it.
And he is. He's trying to win his foot every night.
It's not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Harlan makes is out there with Mark. And then it's Taylor Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the two. Mikal Bridges, lethal in the catch and shoot. You got to run him off those kinds of looks. Harden, that's good. And with the lead, the strategy. And so you can get the ball back. You can do something. It's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Now the Mavericks are good. Good job. Big miscommunication Defense recognizes and quickly takes it down. Boy, the defense looks shell shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Oh, wide open. He's fired. Oh, it balls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. And Harden bounces it from deep. Another three for that. Great. And you know the outside. Off the glass. Nope, he's got his. Yeah, you know, we see OT and really a jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside. Perfect. Another grind time to every feet. Going the champions. Yeah. Trying to do everything. No points, and it's the second. Okay, good size. That's a foul. More than forcing it. These are some of the toughest calls an official has to make. Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. And then over has the open look. On the 3 for New York. A capable shooter from the 3-point line. I mean, Ananobi loves taking free. Yeah. That's this the steps, the break. Yeah. Rich is attacking. And Rich with the rebound. Oh, an injury tomorrow. Last one was tonight. And the Mavericks small time. Another injury was for the Mavericks. And the Knicks making it. And the Mavericks small. He did Mavericks drop his foot point in the game. The game, but he's always ready to there's some type of adjustment made. It's like two. What is in for peace? And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Replace Allen number 1. Fourth, Cooper Flat. And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason. They definitely one of the reasons they're in this game. Brunson, no good. So it's Spencer to bring it to the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Flat. Oh, Cooper Flag, 41 points in game 1. Somebody's mentioned about New York. New York, no good, that's an either. We're now, let's got an unbelievable innovation. He continues to be all-time leader. The threes made at playoff. Defensive fireworks from long range. Here's Simmons. He's got his first 2 points. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control. That's like you. Play to play, play to play. Play. Well, what is it doing right there? But people like 26 points. To maintain their team. Money, people playing in mind, Jim. No good. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. No! He missed that though. The next will take it the other way. He missed that, Joel. He missed that. And went for New York. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Carl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for John Smart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. You know, that's what a million idea. 48 points. Hey, listen, we see you put the flag on a slowly. You're definitely. And that greatly point blocked to a spot in the AT&G connected channel. The shot. McDormand shovels up. Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good
I think I Jeremy saw he had the not in
big time quarter.
no
one near.
my god, they got him remember.
Clarkson's got 6. Here's Irving. Big game.
One of the games in 27. Jimmy Showhound.
Cooper Flag making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time
106, 27 league, one that in the championship.
here's Irving. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer from the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strange possibility. By their estimation, no further damage will be caused by play.
Now we thank you for the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing. Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factors always.
We got trained. We got trained.
Helpless Phil. Johnson is out there with Clinton Post.
We got James Howard.
That's Kyrie Irving. And it's Merrill at the 3. Pulling them up there for the Mavericks. The defense ready for him on that was actually a plan to be. But he is so strong in the paint. Another thing for Dallas. And to remember the slow feet, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion.
Hopefully, we can Kyrie back with this engine.
Took advantage of it.
Bond before this, like 8 points. Point of doing all that.
To the rim that well for the pack.
More than 1 point Kyrie.
Trying to create opportunities from deep. You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc. And then bury some threes. Traps in the trade. Their 3-point percentage has taken a big lead here in this second half. And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to
Any minute. Any got even more.
He's on automatic. It's just a brilliant game.
Should have been in 4 point for that.
Here's McBride. That one falls through. It's just big from the core of this game. That was just a positive force right now for these guys. And those teams ready
4 point
to get short. Look for Dallas. Curry, he's checked in for Merrill. And it's Paul in for Kyrie Irving. But it's also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And Collins the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight. Easily finds Curry. It's up at 3. Will the 3-pointer.
I'm going Chamber.
Like his brother Steph, and even his dad, Dave.
He beat me back in time.
On team Brunson. And Curry pulls it down.
They're going to make me
Apparently, he's still
a
big jacket. Shots good from Paul. The man has no part. That team that has a long way to catch up. They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. And the shot is good. Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive. Ball with the 3. The Knicks are going 6-9 in this field goal attempt since the start of the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ray Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
A shot's good from Paul.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arm. Then the other team, though, he's also got that kind of range.
Bridges misses. To figure out how they can tackle that. No defender inside. And guys, you can go ahead and put kick one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. A big win for the Mavericks. This was a very efficient offense tonight, and they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way. They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a wonderful win for them in game one. Yeah, this was a statement game. There's a little time to make it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they really themselves as a stronger team. One of the key components for this victory, the biggest, was the incredible performance of Pittsburgh Flyers. And you have to lucky after the both sides. He played with the celebration. No one else could play as he checks down those women. Catching up on the series now. And seasons each left in for 20 goals. Anthony is on with Henry, and it's also in for Pittsburgh. Here's Hart. And change shot. He takes it up and brings it in.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game. I'd like to see them be that kind of all-around player.
And he comes up and it's just something. Give it your best when it matters most.
But once they got a victory in their view, a huge injection of energy, and great run to finish it off. The first one fought. You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down. Even they throw different people at him.
And they can just dribble the ball and some of the buzzer. They're going to be happy with the outcome.
I'm going young dance and I'm going to say, Boy, Kyrie.
You name it. Unfolds in Brunson. They'll get on the second free throw. Johnson against Brunson. And Thompson is good. And Wayne on it. Love seeing this guy. What's he saying?
Really positive, right?
So no problem to us. They get the win. Pretty good team.
What does it mean for this?
Sure, the Valley Banks. That's right. For the first game of
50 points for look like 24 points by Kyrie. Playing over 23 points by Harden, jump for Chris Paul. And it's not the day. I mean, the back. Kyrie is new, straight here is new, more straight entry for maximum white bounds, joined hit. The leading is for some and West beyond the hours in the Chris Paul. Yeah, so we're looking at Chris Paul. That's a super fly fucking year. So she's injured. Somebody Simmons. Looking like the red lineup. No. We got Chris Paul. We got Jackie Williams, Cooper Brand, Togiga. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's best for changing Smith knows what there. Yeah, it's putting with a lineup. But hey, what I can do. Oh wow, the Thunder Valley beat the Cowboys in 7. What's the Power Yellow. One. No, I wanted the 2022 one, I think. I was looking for. This is what. I didn't start it. On the chat, I just started. Hold on. This is on this country. We are in my great call. On this, with the. This is game number 4. We're looking.
And this is it. Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals.
The Pelicans team wins it, their first championship.
In this game, Richard is walking over against the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm giving him a long time.
What up, Gamer? Salute. I may do that later on today, my afternoon hangout.
They find themselves in his hip. They hope this game down 3 games to none. But at least they are here at home.
Smile, see if we do it.
Something out of this year.
What you do?
Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look. Cousins, the best of times.
He's got DeMarcus Cousins a lot. He knows the his mom.
Angelo Thomas will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind. You really saw the difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board. I think that was a big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass, relentless, while the other team not so much. And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks.
Another 8 and 4.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's Giants outside. It's not good. Misses his first shot of the night. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Allred.
Earlier, I spoke with Tom Dominic. It's no shock he's concerned about the impact Chris Paul can have on the floor. Coach said, if we let Paul get comfortable, he'll pick us apart. So we're going to bump him and try to take the ball out of his hands as often as we can. Of course, that's not an easy task. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, David. New Orleans is throwing 3 of 3 for the Heat. 9 points, running up from outside. And again, New Orleans with a triple. He won't foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of beating their now, this happens. Maybe that Thomas can do with that rock. He's got perfect control of the dribble leading into the shot. Ball with the ball.
Chandler.
That game with Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome. And flying up to complete alley-oops. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Beyond, good. He's slipping up the assist and almost got gone. Moving that ball briskly when he sees an open. Ball and three. Good ball.
Really aggressive play. That's not letting the other team know
That's
he's also got that kind of match.
Thomas kicks it up. Cousins against Chandler. Chandler at the block. Ball outside.
That's it.
There's that time around. Just lucky. And the shot goes in. It's on the inside. Crowder knows what he's doing. So the timeout he's thinking about Rick Carlin. He made the decision to huddle up with his teammates and talk about strategy. We got a lot of things here. Let's put in. New Orleans also making some changes. He comes in here. I think it's Kumbo. It's one way for him for Green. Irish from deep. And Chris Paul. Paul got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost from the triple. That's their last 5 minutes from the out of the way.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those.
Pretty much all of it coming from inside the paint down.
Ball passes to Carmelo. But Curry. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, it's the rolling guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They got to get up into the shooters here.
Carlin. He can come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Weaver kicks the ball. Anthony on the wing. 1-3. He's second. Shot goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort that's coming. They're defensive offense so far.
Thunderous jam.
Wow. New Orleans leading by 13. Keep the ball. He lobs it up. Rodich. Boom. He kicks it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
We almost made it, Chef. 28 the difference.
People.
What? You mean the throw down at the end? I'll tell you what, though. I mean, the highlights show are going to pain them even more.
And so it's New Orleans holding on. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
absolutely dominated from the outside so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long range shot here early on. Defense sliding through there. Giannis with exceptional team.
We are in West Orleans, possession of the NBA, like a township.
Now here's Cousins to the inside. And Bogut sends a
They've never taken that wide open.
A wide open shot.
yes. And it's New Orleans.
Point for the other.
And this kid, Giannis, has talent. Drives like this prove how dangerous he can become.
Over to the wing. Bogut on the 3 off shot. Delegates leading by 11. Here's up to Kumbo. And up to Kumbo. She hands it in.
This man,
With authority inside. Giannis settling for the layup.
That's the goal. That's the good on the assist from Billups. Billups got his 4th assist with that point tonight.
what up, Jared Lynch? Salute.
For three, scoring. Since this guy's getting three tries. Thinking from Anthony, he's so good at going right up with that shot. And his pass is to Cousin. But count, no good. Then it was a nice G. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Thomas covering. Anthony with the bucket. He's found his rhythm for these, and you can see the confidence. Yeah, I think confidence too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all these work that's behind you. And ready to finish and cut into that lead a little bit. But look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could on that two-handed. Florida, that's really going to look to get them from behind the arc.
Yeah, I didn't get the
Rodich. Green with the rebound.
no, dude.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up. On team. Enough Pelicans hit it again from G. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. Thomas, good look, connects from three-point range. Thomas got eight. The rebound. We're coming right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love that. That's a terrific answer. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
18. Yeah, now I traded for him.
Quick release and elite storm. Picking up on the changes for Lawrence. Jerry's checked in for Dinwiddie, and it's falling for Antetokounmpo. The three from Thomas sinks the triple. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers in the second. You're definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now. And Green gets it to go. His game in the second quarter looks hilarious. But Kings trail by 19. And the foul rolled on Hayden Green. Hayden Green. That's his first spot. First team. Pushing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas goes in, and he banks in the layup. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter. Somebody his size, Thomas is uber aggressive when it comes to attacking the back. Ball for Green. He's now 8-9 from the floor. It's far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. And I thought that was going to fly. It looks good from here. But one falls coming on Anthony's feet. Green. Anthony's got his third assist on the night. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Thomas. And right away with a good shot. Thomas got 15 points. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely fit. Ball goes in.
Tom.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, and effective as keeping those at bay. A king shooting in the first three throws of the event.
Oh, just
First one falls for New Orleans. Comes in, gets it. It's a good goal. So in to read. And both free throws, 15 drops. New Orleans leading by 19. The shot and game clock separated by 4. He's got a good ball. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. Thomas outside. Out that. One and six. And it's a scorching 88%. And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter. And it brings him to 4 on the game. Ball to gets it to go from beyond the other. Ball's got 31 points. Has his hands. Every cookie jar, Paul with a little extra sugar. Takes a three.
whoa, now it's good and warm right there. Let me take
Up 2 times out, opening up a huge and we'll see if he can the break for third quarter basketball.
Celtics win championship with pitches, and what I know was my Golden State.
It's going to put it like first ball. And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be.
But he's the yeah, yeah, I was in this one now. Yeah, but yeah, it's first battle.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. The Kings trail by 21. The three from Thomas. He's at 59 from the floor. This is where it actually gets on the and he stops him by.
He's probably idea how to got fuck going back and forth in this game.
Is scorching the net. Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single game playoff history. No good. New Orleans leading by 21. And Green in the three. And Green assists. He finds himself these opportunities to score on the yards.
6 7 to 40.
It's coming down the rim. And he hits it the three-pointer out there. Anthony with it now right to him from the Green.
Your turn.
8 points coming off the triple. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution. They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
He's in the 43. Yes, when the state mission come from the county. Moving on to the second round.
Cousins against Chandler. Free throws coming up. Unable to. It's up.
Him and challenge. Wow, Kim and challenge.
Tyson Chandler. Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. Defense sometimes has no choice but to get it for five. That one misses. New Orleans has got the free ball working for them in the second half.
Like never should be 34-37.
In a single game in NBA playoff history. He is one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. 11 feet away. Green with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. A shot stealing from Paul.
40.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just
40.
Evans outside. That's the Cousins. And Cousins at the top. Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. It's part of his normal operation. Here's Paul. I would play in the low. Paul's got 42 in the game. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection. You know, they can't go next again from distance. Usually they fly from long range.
I did, Charlie.
And he's now tied the franchise record
Oh.
for triples in a playoff game.
Oh, you're making more than the game.
Since halftime, tremendous production from beyond the arc. Well, it's been a came out gunning. Thomas, no luck. And so it's Paul with it. Get up for the Pelican. Takes the three.
Good morning.
And contested from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him? He's now tied the single game playoff record for 3-pointers made. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. Paul, and again, when he hits it going from long range, it
What are you playing, Kay? Playing up NBA 2K. 26.
the triples made in a playoff game. A new record. He is in first place with those three. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. No, he is as good as it gets. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Inwood is checked in for Chandler. Jerry comes in for Anthony. Reed is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Slot way for in for Danny Green. The same real slow. Finish there. Open as that. Oh, backs again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it. And he's on fire. And Phillips, here we go.
And we are eventually.
Sacramento gets it back.
Yeah.
Working on the bonus field. That's how
Good kids.
Phillips got the first goal of the night.
All against each other. Oh!
Yeah, the four. He's
Oh, really good. And unfortunately, what I'm going to do, I've been done.
He lead his name in the record books. Alongside Donovan Mitchell, he got 57. And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game. An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. Spur his offensive excellence was continue to be on full display. Greg, he is now moved in his second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. He's the Elgin Baylor. Now his sights set on the. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And there's 1 minute already at the end of the Pelicans on top, running away with his.
He's crazy, good night.
One is well back here, so it's part of the fourth quarter. Next.
But maybe do want to come to
I'm not going to look and decide to talk it over. Esther Clarkson jacks up a three. Good and Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. Nice job creating for the easy things. Launches a three, and again, New Orleans with the triple. These defenders had better start closing down on shooting. Clarkson's drawn 2 of 2 from 3-point line tonight. A floater and taken away by Paul. Good. That's another
64.
all-time record for
Yes.
scoring in the playoff. I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this. And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 53 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special. Thomas checked in for me. You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson, his first team all rookie, and continues to develop. And it's more penetrating to Cousins. More with the buckets. Boy, it's like 6 points in one. Excellent team basketball. Clarkson for 3. Here he's in the 3-point range. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter. Taking a moment now, him against kind of soak it all in.
Chris Paul, Michael Jordan, Chris Paul,
Well, tell you what, this is one of
yeah,
the greatest things see, not just basketball, any sport. Unbelievable. Several teams changing it up here.
I believe in Chris Paul for the records.
I'm out.
Yes, and Jordan Clarkson. I went down to be, and I was up in left, but so I was up in the cartoon, yeah, don't give me tight, don't give me tight, don't kill me, actually, to be clean, young.
Is New Orleans. Ernest Gumbos checked in for Chicken. Hudson comes in for Reed. Gaines Hall snubbed in for Von Waver. Pass to Giannis. That's the 3-4.
Like, yeah, tell me,
And
Paul,
threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. It's to
Johnny Bell,
Paul with the ball. Now, Thomas defending. No time at all on that one.
I wanted to leave.
Paul in the fourth quarter for the Pelicans. The three, then Thomas. Barely the long range.
Learning for him.
Thomas got 12 points in the second inning. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. He marching for three. And so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep. Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arm, and then bury some three. When we come at us, we're coming right back at you. A little like you want a long range. That's a terrific answer there. Deep flashes his touch from deep there. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from Thomas.
I want a close game.
The rebound by Brink. It's close to making the defense pay for the was
Game one, the final game, I in the time.
I'll get the three beats. But this guy, he has the most three.
Yeah.
Single game for their team. Well, let's make some changes here. Jerry's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He comes in for Grant. And it's by the way for him for Jordan Clarkson. That's good. That's tough. Let's pick it up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. And when you work that right down,
The game do, yeah.
the Pelicans making a change. It's checked in. Sacramento's on 3-4 from downtown. It from downtown. They was just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pelicans. You don't see this kind of a blowout off that's tonight. This is a quality across the board to deliver out to the places. They definitely never changed.
With close game 5.
And showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. But 4 games, they
Always trying out to get
exciting win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chris Paul. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he just converted.
Yeah, I'm trying to come back.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but
Well,
you must win it back. Now they're playing with urgency. Get it done much earlier for the game without a win. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach. Hey, that's crazy there. I mean,
what kind of mango is this? What the fuck?
that fork, my goodness. Well, Sacramento takes possession.
The Kings coach would be upset about that.
And you're now the Kings. They're on a 20-6 run. He gets the ball in the February. The block and a 3-point chance here. I mean, gotta be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just at a standing point guard. And the ball on the place.
Please try somebody.
35 seconds left to play here on the fourth. Hit from 3-point range. Thomas got 36. Hey, you don't even take that shot if you don't believe in yourself. Won't even think about it. Unable to get the ball. Found a ball. The 5-second violation. 30 seconds left in the game. He hits the back iron and really helps Thomas get the shot from mid-range. The 5-second goal.
Congratulations to your Pelicans, Chad.
There's the triple.
41.
Barry's his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. They're going to trust
Congratulations to your
over.
2-1 Pelicans.
24 seconds left in the fourth. The scoreboard with a bird. And it's all back. He now.
This what?
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Wilson gets it to go.
100 to 24.
His wheel that time against pretty good defense.
It was easy.
And an intentional foul right there. And you can see where they're coming from. I don't need to stop the clock. They really got just kidding themselves. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over. They're the only ones who
100 to
don't realize
1 perfect
it.
win.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Cousins. 3-pointer.
Oh, no, you know, one of the things sports for the slow side.
Going no signs of he's slowing forward.
Congratulations to your Pelicans, chat. And 124 is the C103 final.
First round, Greg sweeping in 4
Because of this upset.
a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
Let's see who will play this. Young Thomas dropped 44 for the Kings. Cousins up 21. Trey Crowder dropped 12 and it wasn't enough. Chris Paul dropped 70 and wasn't enough. Jordan Clarkson dropped 18 and wasn't enough. Danny Green dropped 14 and wasn't enough. Coming over with 14. Giannis was 6 and is all the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see who we are playing the well in the NBA player. I'm always awesome. We are playing against the LA Clips. Chris Paul Portland team is the Clippers number 2 seed in Clips. The Clippers have over here this time of the era. They got Aaron Gordon, Eric Bledsoe, Aaron Gordon, Eminem, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, and the Clips versus the New Look Chris Paul and the New Orleans Pelicans. This is the conference second round playoff semifinal. Whatever you want to call it. And here we go. The Pelicans are the second round.
Game one. In this game, here's to go watch it.
Who's the first man at home?
And the early game and joined by
Or the Pelicans win in LA?
the ball with Jeremy Sideline. Down this outside. New Orleans moving the ball around.
Well, Clippers are the guy.
We talk so much about the passing and ball, but
Ever since I
he can shoot it too, guys. Charity strikes out. A good from Bledsoe. Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it. And real effective. Oh,
this was a
Dennis
74
Hins.
against one
To get out.
outside out.
Good after that. Pretty good. Very creative, pretty tight with it, and knows how to get through the defense with that tight handed ball. Really, even the 3-pointer line, looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so. To the middle. Here, and he throws it. There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. He's 30% and focusing on getting shots to get. He opts maybe to go. He brings it from beyond the arc. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the league grows. And it's Bledsoe on the try. He finds Bledsoe back to Griffin. And the stand back Griffin. Griffin, terrific athlete who can really elevate. So that's somebody, but it was down there. He knows that as good as anyone. He's got good for Paul. Jeez. As he's in this quarter, they're riding that hot end. Right now, I'll take it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge. I caught up with Coach Larry Brown. He asked me about going up against Chris Paul. He had high praise for Paul's basketball IQ. Coach said it's always a mental battle against Paul. He's a quarterback out there, reading the defense and dissecting them with his passing and decision making. So we need to stay sharp against it. Guys? Thank you, David. Bledsoe knows he has the speed and ball handling ability to far, but I don't so goes at it. Great time. It's the 3-point bomb. Paul's got 18 points. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done tonight. New Orleans leading by 8. And here in the first about 3 minutes ago, one good for 2.
One of Forsberg fish spots over
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening. They're showing no signs of letting up.
those
You got to take it. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. New Orleans has some changes there. And it's 3 in for Anthony. 151 left in the first quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Bo grabs the miss. I love the anticipation of the fair movie there. Ball with the bucket.
You're always pretty sweet.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside. So,
Now here is Bledsoe. Hudson's got his second best. That's the 10th straight point they pick it up in the paint.
and you know, it doesn't matter how good the defense is. Easy once it's look at that ball.
Probably more.
Carey's checked in for New Orleans. Crawford comes in for Denver. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him. When he's at the left, he's good. They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly trying to play basket, getting great looks inside.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort. They and I love and Jordan Griffin makes it look so easy. He hangs like that in the air.
It's Ball with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 12-point game.
And I can't
And New Orleans with the triple. Hard to believe he could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
talk about putting up points in a hurry. In net right now.
Here's Griffin and
He's got to try and either tag him to drink or
we got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. All for three. He on the 3-point shot. Paul's got 34 points.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire.
9 seems to
Also a big part of what makes him so dangerous too.
Here's Jordan. Coach again. Let's sit ahead of the defense with that fucking straight. And then the monster gets of
For a picture perfect team with that thing down. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
to the wing right side. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And everything concluded. A one-shot game so far. New Orleans on top. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage in the Western Conference semifinal.
I knew what the Pepsi right now. I knew what it was.
It's a start. You say they got a 3-pointer and pulling the bucket the defense.
For their teammates. That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Brad. That grabs the ball.
Well, they can count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Three for Anthony. And they hit New Orleans with the triple.
You like to see Anthony knocking down that.
Nice, come on.
The offense becomes even more potent.
To the left side lane. And with three, throws it from outside. Brad's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on a 4-3. And both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Minute and gone here in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure. A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea. The foul. From he's going to drop some things over with the team. Mike Hughes. New Orleans making some changes here. Antetokounmpo comes in for Cherry. Ball sub in for Gomez. Griffin takes the bottom. Up so I'll give it over. It's 6. Let's it up. And that kid looks at Christmas and
He's not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Anthony with the bucket.
The name
Job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring. Here's Bledsoe. I mean, no one around him. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pelicans leading by 17. And here's Anthony from the arc. Scored. He's way outside. Really this well. Looking pass to Aminu. Looking for Webster. He gets it there. But that one goes. It's coming. Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carla. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For Los Angeles. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds. Blake Griffin.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Outside Anthony. Nailed from the three-point line. Anthony's got 14.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A truly dynamic athlete. Blake Griffin competes with his swim or his agility, or the combination of the two. He's really impressive.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Paul for 3. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got 37.
And Paul is dangerous from the perimeter. You can't let him get comfortable from that corner pocket.
Outside, Jordan. And Griffin's in.
But the timing of Griffin is really superb in these situations. He has a great sense of when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Paul with the 3.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board. I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shot, not wasting possession.
Bledsoe kicks to Aminu. Back by Gordon from wide open. Misses the 3. Pelicans lead by 23. It's Crawford with the drive. Off to a good start. He hits his first shot attempt. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Aminu finds the 3. And look at this by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Aminu's got himself on the board in 3 there. It's out of the Gumbo on the wing. And he gets it to go.
You know, teams try to buffalo Giannis, but I tell you what, this kid is relentless.
But there's a gun. Let's go for 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. 5 from him. Outside to Griffin. Here's Aminu. 2 pointers up from Mark. And it's Paul with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Driving in, and he uses the blocks on the left. Paul's got 42 in the game.
High percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Here's Aminu. Outside from outside.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get.
Gordon, Pelicans pull it in. Linus has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Crawford. Thinks that one goes for his next run. Got 4 points this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has tough this fall. Yeah, you said the score they're balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so much the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. They lead at 28 points going into the break. A 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more at 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's a clinic by Chris Paul. And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't phase him one bit. Fantastic start. Yeah, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside Jordan. That's the Griffin. Chandler with the steal. To the paint, looking for Anthony, and gets a dink. Green dishes to Anthony. New Orleans moving the ball around. And to the Kumbo. And he gets it to go. It's not the back of the rim. Giannis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Now, the three ball. Give it in the 3-point shot. Look, you make a 5-point shooter. He'll take that when you give him the chance. Paul for three. Backs again from distance. He's been the money from deep. Yep, definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Astro Aminu takes it inside. Anthony with the block. He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker. Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game. Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage. Here's Antetokounmpo from down in the low post. It goes. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter. That would be 4 and 4. Racing on the end to start the second half. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain. Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of talent and the situation. I like shot like Griffin. He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 4 from the field since they had 10 break. Terrific start to the third quarter. There's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a machine coming out of the break. Bledsoe against Paul. Bledsoe gets to a leader. A three-pointer, no good. They love to get more help from him offensively right now. And Paul works on the team. Connects again from distance. He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has this entire arena slack-jawed. And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Jordan. And easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Jordan. The pain is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside. They're not getting in no time at all. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Jordan, the pass to him. Here it is. That is textbook perfect for bounce backs. Exactly. Like you want to throw. There's Green with the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple. The defense a step slow, and you can see the result. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. Outside Gordon. From outside of the up. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. And here is Paul. Lets it go from deep. On his laurels, he has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record with second most triples all time in a playoff. What an clinic indeed. When he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us, it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody else. But it's slowing him down. It's got to be very, very hard. Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range? Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting hooked to block. Griffin can't get it to go in.
In danger.
For the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing it. The next
This is pretty flat.
and the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see. And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's
Injury for the Clippers. Aaron Gordon is hit.
what we have to hope for now is that somehow
92 to 46.
he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Griffin looking it over. Bledsoe gets to Aminus. What is this by Bledsoe? Is that one goes in? Aminus got a pair of threes now. Here in the third for the Clippers. Some Chandler shot. They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to frustrate. Well, they should be. I mean, it has been a good performance for them. And as we conclude the third quarter, it's pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-shot game as we head into the fourth. We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The try by Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down, making his presence felt at the rim. That's the bottom. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance in the line. Free throw good for Bono. And I said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throw. B.J. Harrison's checked in for the Clippers. Dinwiddie's checked in for New Orleans. Von Winford comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Finish the triple. For regular score. I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Here's the good. In traffic, that's a tough shot. Crawford looking over the floor. And the Pelicans it. Hitting from deep. 6 points of consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the deep. And the Clippers call time here. Jordan's checked in. Jordan's also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jerry. Grant comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Von Wafer. Jordan has brought the energy tonight. You can tell in warm-ups he's ready. Dinwiddie, fine job. Doing a nice job down low. When you allow good scores to get up,
I literally shot me.
contested shots,
Shoot
at the rim. No one he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Anyway, how you been? What up, Kristen? I've been pretty good. How about you?
For New Orleans.
How have you been?
For Dinwiddie, he comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Crawford. And
Oh my God, Churches. Stop. Somebody on my plate. But have the honest man. Hold on.
for Jordan Clarkson. And it was
Come on, I'm tired.
intentional, but not logical. That's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Look at who's out there now for the Pelicans. Antetokounmpo comes in for Reed, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Gomez. Hit that open man. Good shot, a great shot. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from fifth home land straight to fourth quarter. You get a chance now to catch up on Eric Gordon's status. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers head athletic trainer. Sounds like he has a sprained shoulder, which is limiting his range of movement and the fourth causing a real tenderness in that area. He has to miss a lot of time with a really tough blow since his team is right in the middle of this playoff.
Thanks for the report, David.
Yeah, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
No good from Houston. New Orleans has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Three-pointers right on target. Production's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pelicans. Out to the right lane. It's here from Pelicans with the rebound.
Jim, I know enjoying this great so far.
It's Crawford on the wing.
I appreciate it. Laying up this game and watching the channel.
Throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out. You know what? Things can get a little too happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it drop. Get to where it wants it takes it up strong.
Trent gets for Clarkson. This one for three. Krill the three-pointer.
Winning this score. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring wise.
To the right side. Inside. Here's the York.
And he can turn his passes so perfectly while we assist.
Crawford outside. And keeps it from down.
13 points. That's
Crawford's
awesome.
got 9 points now in just the second half.
The man has heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up. They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. A tremendous boost for these guys. This game hunts down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for New Orleans.
This was one that never really was a winner, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that they didn't go into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
Glory, humility. Twitter, my life was enough. Beyond Jay was trying to never. Really was no 69. This part 1940 and tomorrow for 60 months by tomorrow. 64 by Jordan Carlson. It was by yeah. One of the Pelicans, one of the Thunder, especially Thunder. One from the Detroit, one from the Washington. Let the Clippers one game. So the series can be interesting.
Tonight, NBA playoff action.
Hey, what up, Jay? The Rockets safety.
Going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. This is
We hit one that was doing.
Here's the work. Building up some excuses. All been part of Jordan's game, the mid-range jumper. I like it, big time. Here's a good ball. It goes out of bounds. You really start playing the good ball.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
On offense here on the Clippers. Right lane. Here's Griffin. Buries the one hand.
And what makes him so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Now here's Paul. Over Griffin. Paul's got his off. And Nino against on the pinball. Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
It's remarkable how Brooklyn's game has developed from just an outlander to a very skilled big jumper out of big contact.
Campbell and Campbell for this podcast. Should go long on the range. That could be, that could be a catalyst for it. It really could. We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past. Got that one. Let's see something about the games with all the leading Carolina. Football related in this first quarter. It was missed. He's typically solid for big man. And now the two boys showtime reporter, David Alvin. Couldn't say enough about his ability to control the pace. So said, can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Like it can do. He has everything playing at the tempo of he dictates. Yeah, that goes easy. Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Anthony. Yeah, Greg Jordan, Greg for this. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating. Who you convert that? Putting shot is good. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the best. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. Nobody on. The 19-footer is on the money. Gold in segment in that mid range is CP3 specialty. It's all moving on this quarter. It's been fantastic. Getting a big mark wide. They didn't play them from outside. Here's Anthony. Good on him. Go, big up. So they can bring them down. Los Angeles leading by 11. The trade. And that one's good. Okay. It's a great rebound. We get the last five guys. 3-point. Another one falls. Not an easy distance, but you know what? We showed no anxiety at all. It's the triple. Well, it's still by 12. That first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And they take his time here. Aaron, another score. A mid-range massive. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can. Beyond the arc. And Griffin's on the What's up? They cut my assist. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-around effort they've done. Very impressive offense so far. Already in the second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hey, I mean, it's Burks in for Hardaway. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. He's checked in for Chandler. He's got the for Carmelo Anthony. Small Crawford, he's checked in for Green. And it's Garnett in for Chris Paul. 105 left to play in the first. Here's Terry. And it's Harrison with the rebound. And here's Griffin bringing it up to the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday. Painful to watch, guys. If you can see the frustration, unable to get into the game whatsoever. They had no answers for that. They simply got outplayed and outworked. Now, here's Red following the miss by Alex. Fires for three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ribbons got 17. They built up this lead 3 points at a time. Like you said, it's a great strategy. Bury those threes early and it'll open up the inside for them. Let's hope. From downtown, and the 3 He's found his ribbon from deep, and you can see the confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident soon. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. He's doing all his work from the tonight. In trouble, so that's
you.
It's two. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach they've seen so far? For the Clippers, they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip. One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done
That's not motion. Nothing is motion.
and making the extra back. Here's
Look at money over.
Jamal Crawford. And then passing the ball. Six the three-pointer. So, 3 points for 3 pointers. What a knee. Looks just. And guys, now that they're rolling from the oh my goodness. Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that too.
Yes, you
From outside. That's the cherry.
can do to.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. He got four this one.
The games.
Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride.
I can't see the screenway. What demo? Yeah, I tried to get it better though, but oh no, I will try to use my lunchbox even better because I'm using my phone to do the live. So let me do something for you guys. Because I'm using a phone for the live. Right. Hopefully you guys can see the screen now. If you guys can see the screen, then the TV, let me know. Anyway, it's Justin. I've been pretty good, Justin. I was thinking about you, Justin.
And here's Tyler from the yard. And again,
Hey, Justin, guess what game I'm playing, Justin?
just got out and see if we start the show.
If you know me too well, and if you know the game that we used to play together,
On the interior.
there's one game I'm playing.
From point blank range. Can't happen. The Otters shot good. The last 5 8 shots have been three. Defense is just getting a big one. Both teams get the best. We cover after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point line. It seems like they have just not figured it out. So for the Pelicans, Dinwiddie can be for Carey. Green comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Cole subbed in for Reed. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam. Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Like, yeah. Oh, no, I never know.
22. He's a shot after shot.
Got to be playing 2K26. Yep. I'm playing some NBA 2K26. I might buy 2K27 when 2K27 comes out. I'm going waiting on until 2K27 comes. And I will wait until like get a little bit cheaper. And then I want to like buy NBA 2K27.
Or number 2 around the 3 minutes going by. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. They're getting their
But I do love this game now.
from the triple. Their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Clear, he's stressing a little bit right now. Here's one.
25 boy.
The devastating effect. And he's outside. franchise record.
Let me going to time out.
Make some adjustments to the game.
Whatever you get.
Sterling Bledsoe comes in for Matt Bottom. And then for New Orleans, Chandler's checked in for Dinwiddie.
I lost your number, so we haven't been in touch lately. Oh, that why you haven't texted me for a while?
Pass to Chandler. So Chandler.
Hey, Justin, add me on Facebook. If you want to get my phone number, add me on Facebook. Actually, I'm gonna look you up on Facebook so I can add you on. I did add you on Facebook, Justin. Actually, Justin, put your number in. I won't say your number on the stream, but put your number in the stream, Justin. So I what's your number? And you want me hearing my mom that much? Or actually, I would say ever because you know, don't live with my mom anymore. Gladly. So, Justin, if you want, put your number in the stream so I can call you on the call you and text you. So if you want, Justin, put your number in the stream so I can text you. If you still wanted to, wanted to text and call, now in 19 minutes. I'm gonna put you as a moderator too, Justin. I just checked and I know. See, Justin, I typed in your name and then it popped up. So make sure to put your number in the stream so I can call you after the stream. And I'm actually going to hop in the shower quick, man. Why my phone is charging, I'm going to hop in the shower quick, fast. Alright. Alright, I took a screenshot of it, Justin. I'm going to get in the shower quick, man. A man shirt. I'm texting you, Justin. Justin, I'm Mike. I'm just texting you, Justin. Did you got my text, Justin? Now it's in about minute 66%. 50 clippers, 50. Fucking.
In the last 3 games, he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
I am Benjamin.
And so it's Small bringing it up for the Pelicans. Down low, here's Campbell, two by Chin. Flying high and throwing it. One of his favorite moves right there. Does it as well as anybody. Yeah. When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Small's got his own. That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump. This quarter looking to extend the lead. No need to rush this. Let the run down. Yeah, don't give them another possession. Continue. I think you're good. Great positioning on the putback. Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense can react. This crowd, they really also set a 3-point single game. Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy, he has the most threes. He's got 3 quarters in the he's doing from long range.
Raymond Institute of Women's Law. Thousands meaning two. License first name support.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere. Man, he's been running wild on him through that.
Yeah, he's on the first bad.
Absolute dynamite on offense. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the first half. Had to take a lot out of it.
Who's Redman's net? No, I'm just kidding. Matthew. I thought that was.
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Paul. It one goes. Paul's got 6. Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness. 3, one so. Here's it from 3-point range. Sure do that quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment. This team is imploring Chandler to be more aggressive on offense. When he's going like this, they're hard to beat. But so for 3 and a Gilmore sends it. They gone to him. He is big time. He got it to big time. They pick it out to Green. Gains it back. Here's Griffin. If Griffin touches,
They'll give him his heart.
it's over. State his kids got to show you the list in the postseason. Chris Paul. Here's out to the Gumbo. It's stolen by a minute. That's 3. Here we go.
No, yeah, let me tell you,
90 seconds now into the second half.
talk to,
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from one. And Chandler throws it down. You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. It's line up to complete alley-oops. Chandler Clippers all time here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since they halftime break. So Ricketts start to the third quarter. It's just enough coverage to bother that 3-pointer. And he makes that one. The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them. Look after this. And that one's good. Look at it. Those are 3-point opportunities that you got. You're exactly right. Just like it's fighting them next. And the shot goes in. Paul's got 10. The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game. Jordan against Chandler for 3. And again.
98 points going late.
Unbelievable. The Pelicans have gone 5 seconds on the field in the third quarter. That's the ball. That's the Chandler. That close. Really, this thing's still going gagging. That's right on top of that shot, making an impact. The defensive end. Unbelievable scope. To imagine the topic of discussion at halftime. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and take advantage of it. But it goes on and on. I mean, last stuff right there. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The Pelicans also changing up. Series in for Chandler. He comes in for Anthony. It's off coming for Green. And the Clippers call time here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third half. Watches it. There it is. Support. And it's Philly with the ball for New Orleans. And stolen by Jordan. Finishes game.
75.
Well, you need both to make it successful. They pulled it off just right. Come on. That is good offense. Unselfish play. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Fairly strong. Front past the yard. Griffin shot it. Oh. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 for the field. He gets that one. Under the Kumbos got his second basket of the game. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. I'll tell you, we're taking a look at some really good
44 in the league.
They've got 5 straight good hits in the paint. Here's Paul. They a nice touch off the glass. They are attacking the rim and getting great. And foul. I mean, they're taking this defense as a task, taking every one of the last 10. What more can he do? I mean, no, certainly his night. Here it's 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Griffin. Good. He is 14 to that. Now, to the third most recorded field goals in single game playoff history. You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. You can shake the other hand for the next time. Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage. Three-quarters in St. Louis. It's easy to see why we're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter of a game that may be already out. And the Clippers call time here. Clippers making a switch here. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That's their pass into Brunson. Green for 3-pointer. Defense, but still slow. You can see the result. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. Here's Anthony. It's in. Basket number 6 thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. And they work the ball around so well. Right? For those quality looks from mid-range. Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. And it goes.
George counting away.
It's Miller.
When you score the here.
Anthony does.
So, yeah,
Some guys 3-pointer. And Hudson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers. Let's go with the 3. Jordan hit the rebound. Scored him at the rebound. Rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. That's their pass to Jordan. Good for the fifth time. Pain is Jordan's home turf. Moves and shoots with real confidence inside. They need this. And it's finally getting it to go. The East defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. Stolen by Terry.
Yeah.
Here's Crawford. He's up.
Responsible.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it. He is delivering a lot of room service. One sweet one after, and the ball into the paint for 12 range. That's a nice pass. Here's Jordan.
No, no, wait a minute,
He
damn.
takes life and immediately hammers that thing home. He's back by him, but he don't look. No legs on. 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from Walmart, and good shooting so far. Jordan. So Vader. It's good again. Jordan wasn't forced anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well. Here's Crawford. And out of bounds, just rising.
It might be good for the trip.
What's up?
Oh, no one is made that to kick. 1-1, just China. Two only for the Thunder, two only for the Detroit, and the Ring. So I'm talking top spot as if we're making that small. We're missing the Thunder in the.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. We're bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff pitch show here on Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Allen along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Oh, that was my
Nick
bad.
Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Well, please. The ball.
Give me some.
Quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just
Give me some. Good ball.
Shwaminu with a 3. And then with the rebound.
On the board, tied up in
Second
he can
find the look outside. Calls on
hello, 5 Nutter.
Here's Marcel.
You calling the young guy who get the nice job on that shot.
Taking it to the The Pelicans have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And no time at all.
Please, King Perry,
One so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge. Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. But once they coach would succeed, they were running easy goats for Rick Griffin. He talked about key cutoff area. And
right was good to his path.
Coach
And
big. As it was players hitting up the market. Everybody welcome to the team. Over to you. Thank you, David. DeAndre Jordan really put something extra on that one. That was a talented. These 3 that give it up have really been the driving force on this road. And here is Jordan following the win from Chris Paul. This is Jordan doing what he does best. Not only does he bang it down, he does it with real major force. And Paul gets it to go in.
17 on the number 24. It was fire. Got me the Western Conference MVP and make it to a conference final.
And here is Paul. Now that
19.
didn't fake it, 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Mr. Doggy, salute.
8 stops so far.
How's your morning going so far, Mr. Doggy?
Coach needs a moment to turn things over. Small profit. He's checked in for New Orleans. Clippers trail by 13. And
No,
New Orleans
it doesn't matter.
special to start this game.
You know, give me all. Give me a word to my life. We all want to give you pie.
Jordan putting it
Learn how to
getting this
recognize me when I need people I want to be. Now, leave me good. What is it? 25 for 28, 30 points. Time them all.
so much luck so with it. Bringing it up quickly.
Bring back to late.
A 10-point game. Outside Griffin. Slam by Blake Griffin.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down. Because that's as good as anybody.
25.
8-pointer in a row. Adjustment time for these guys. Defense has to make some adjustment. And this is an aspect of their offense. They show their success watching the ball.
Bring them one more time.
It's a 3-point range.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift.
Good shot.
And really keeping the ball being around here offensively. The last 5 trips they've had have ended. A great pass leading to the basket.
Oh, that was my man on the one.
Really steering this up.
To the middle. It's Jordan. That's another assist by Amina. And that's 10 points for DeAndre Jordan. Ball outside. And again.
Unbelievable.
Clippers trail by 18. Draw it away. A tray. It's going in.
Were they almost made that? Were they almost made that way?
New Orleans Pelicans. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. Back to the action and just
The warning for the pelt. And then company. They might find them.
And we're back with you, all fit to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Nice.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but from the 3-point line, that's got to be a welcome sight. You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled at. I expect the opponent at least.
Come on.
Going ahead against that. Monty gets the 3-point of the ball. He's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you've got to acquire more.
Yeah. I'm done.
With 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And that's what he
The second quarter play.
I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
Didn't really. This is Green. There's Crawford with the 3. His shot is good.
Come on.
Pass. The leader ball to the person with the best shot.
Now give him a chance and it's got some potential changes. Terry's checked in for the
No, kind of 1, 2 feet.
The Clippers are gone 1-3 to start out the second half. On some pass to Griffin.
Like
Like so as that one goes in. Lonzo's got 4 assists now tonight. There's Crawford hit the three. And the Pelicans hit a game.
he was going to not fall good.
Been from the this is his first foul of the game. Here's Bledsoe.
Looking forward
The score. They'll get off the ground. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one. And guys, that's exactly the
11 points like Jamal Crawford.
somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now. That's the Webster. Kids from him with a 2-hit slam. Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. There's Crawford with the three.
No, good play by Jamal Crawford.
His rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence. Yeah, I think confidence too. As a matter of fact, I mean, stacking up threes right here. So all this work from behind the arc. Eye-popping throw down Griffin makes it look so easy. Tanks like that in the air. That's his first foul. He changes for New Orleans. Anthony comes in for Arizona football. And he's for Jamal Crawford. The underdog was built up to Los Angeles. He comes in for Bob. New Orleans is going to supply 4 of 4 from 3-point.
Yes,
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc. I want you to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Smart pass leading to an easy bucket. And so it's Ball with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This team has been cruising through these yeah, they that's basketball of the season. That's what you need this time of year. New Orleans with the ball. At this point, and they have at the other end. You know, the only way I should turn around is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. I'm not going to out shoot out this team. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You got to have some skills to pull that off. He's got plenty of those. That's for sure. Yes, indeed.
No!
It's scary.
It's the Fonzie.
He's eating up anybody they throw at. Megan finds Gordon. Faker out the way. That one rim in. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter. Ball with the 3.
6, 7.
Again, New Orleans with the triple. How about the last 5 main shots? The ball big 3. The defense is just getting up there for Rosh.
18.5.
Mercy me. DeAndre Jordan is simply wearing them out tonight, performing at a high level. Ball for 3, connects again from the stage.
Yeah, Beyonce Jordan on fighting till 1, 2-1. He's from
Three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. To the line, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 20. Oh, how about the finesse there?
It's that time. It's that the money I made me into the game spot.
Only if you grind hard enough.
Well, excellent.
To the Chico Bunnies become a 10-point preference. We'll be right back after this. Let's get a clinic by Chris Paul. And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this thing, it didn't phase him. One big bang smash here. Yeah, I think he's the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up. There wasn't too much.
Chris Paul, 45.7 in the playoff. Jamal Crawford, 12 points in the play. Really good, 9 points in the play. Giannis, 11 points in the play. So Milan City, 17 points in the play. Tyson Chandler's 4 points in the play. 20 points to 21 points in the play. Jimmy Grant, 2 points in the play. Jamal Crawford, 92 almost was followed by trading down by 38 by Danny Green, 86 by Giannis, 89 by
In the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Hello,
Against Paul. So gets the assist. Once those guys keep assist in the game, they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And when you make fun of that's too crazy.
I'm trade deadline.
Here's Griffin, and the second Griffin. And can you follow ways to pan down him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Too bad.
That shot. Working as one cohesive unit. Here's Jordan. Once the blue ball pulls it in, and you can see that the defender is afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Run away, ball. I was just.
Here's Butso. Goes straight into the defender for the dunk. Draws so far. He'll go to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a drive to stop. Finishing it off. New Orleans is on 2 of 2 from long range. He's got the third most rate in a single game in NBA playoff history. He had one of the best games of his life. He's been unstoppable. Chemistry. The pass, the catch, the tuck. All of it.
Negative 52. 52.
Tied for second place all time and won the playoff games. Well, I think the Blue Ball has some serious lead. So he with a fantastic start here.
I have an ADHD. I'm sorry to hear that.
Jordan up to Jordan with the jam.
One speed for
No answer for him defensively. Over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Less than 3 fly, and again, New Orleans with the triple. So they need to ride him as far as he can take it because he is headed to the metal right now. And Russell good to for Russell. He's for Griffin. It's finished with Griffin. Good on his spell to these fans with that finish. Pass the ball. It's nice passing here by New Orleans. And here's Anthony for 3.
boom.
Anthony's got 14. They've given up a lot of 2-pointers here today. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Good big ball.
Inside the And then no 3 points. He's got 17.
Boy, he's doing all he can to keep them in this game. He still has not missed.
What he can do. Final shot from Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to Pelicans. And the Timberwolves got 4 rebounds in this game.
20 Miami.
Tough to overcome that. The second defense off the slip. And the rest is the kickball.
Nerds.
Pitched in for New Orleans. Terry's checked in for Chandler. He comes in for Anthony. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Yama's football. And it's gone in for Green. And the Clippers with a change here, too.
What the fuck?
That's a button for the Pelicans.
You're not gonna eat it.
Scores during this first season.
Football.
Number 1, Chris Paul. And, of course, Blake Griffin.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Los Angeles. Griffin's checked in for the Andre Jordan. Here comes in for Al Farouk Amini. And is there stood in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
If you don't put a body on Griffin, he's going to make you pay big time.
And stolen by Bledsoe. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Clarkson. Ray Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. And this will be his second and third. So and the first one he won is good.
Athletic and strong player in his position is Bledsoe. He's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Ron Waver, he's checked in for Brent. Burks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Crawford. Crawford's got 16 points.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Burks. Feet connect from 14 feet out. The 3/4 of play all in the books. This one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. I might call here the Pelicans decide to talk it over. Opportunity for New Orleans. Antetokounmpo checked in for Reed, and Jordan Clarkson in for Jamal Crawford. Clarkson for the 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc. Oh, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning, and he has not stopped.
Here's Fred Griffin. He hangs in there and he's in the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listen, yeah. That's the defense that we've been expecting inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Los Angeles is shooting 59% up to this point. They're looking for great shots, and they're hitting them.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been complete.
Clarkson for 3.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
The Clippers are gone 2 of 3 to the field to get the fourth quarter started. Right side, Griffin. Here's the try, and it's Jimmy. And here's the pass point. Clarkson leading the way. That's good. And Joe Garnett with the assist. Clarkson's got 8 here in the quarter. Hey guys, let's see you check down the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been defensively rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks. I love the fact they kept their pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. The team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Red outside. It's Red's the miss. And the Timberwolves got 6 rebounds here tonight. Clarkson for 3. And it
Well,
And this has been their
And whatever lies us to move.
hands out. You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. Griffin's got 17 points here in the second half. Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin gets it to go from beyond the arc. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He had yet to miss a shot. Shot by Griffin, no good. Well, he's got a fake stroke. That one almost dropped. Shoot it from range.
I missed the doggy of this on my other account. Oh, I understand. How's your morning going so far?
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the
9.5 Jordan's live too.
tonight. You can tell in warm-ups he's ready. Here's Young, and he makes good on
Hey, I got it.
big
121.
defense.
I'm getting on the yard for a
Defense
no, Malay.
still stuck with him. They're
I'm
on
going for the
big game. His confidence couldn't be higher than Coach Nova, showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take.
Yeah, so cool.
And it's just by him winning. Stopping.
Very good and not even not.
You don't often see. And game three will go into record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight.
12 points for the other. Give me those.
Like watching a cat whatever they want. And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1. Yeah, game three. Very. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game four, more and they are going to beat. And when you look at the huge impact he had.
Game ended. Let me do my good ball, 20 points by coming out 20 points by 26 runs. Most often Giannis with 15. And it was enough 36 by Frank Griffin. It wasn't enough 30 by DeAndre. Wasn't enough. It was versus 5 and 1 14. But was it? It was not 2 against 2. I get my husband play this new. Thunder in the top spider. If we make it that far, here we go, chat. It's like
Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Owens.
I wanted.
Tonight, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony on the sideline on Hall of Fame take it over.
I'm standing, needing to one game to beat the Clippers. And the big around and kids go to the trumpet.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here, Jordan. Boy, somehow, some way, you gotta keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing. He was still alone. Ball's got it points.
Hoping a nice start here and get all three from the field.
Oh, that's the Britain. So the crossover. Some Chandler goals for them. New Orleans has gone 2-2 from four. The first ball from three.
What?
New Orleans from the fifth.
Alright. Let me back chat. I am back chat. You're chatting. No, I'm going to eat cookies. Yes. me and Trey Hold on, Chuck. Elijah said, do you like ketchup or you don't like ketchup? I actually do like ketchup, but I don't think that we don't have no, ketchup to put it on. But, how was your morning, Elijah? I didn't hear you what you said. Yeah, because I was texting somebody, my bad chat. But yeah, I do like ketchup, but I don't think that we have like, ketchup. When you take around like 2 hours in the stream, I will sadly close up the stream for today. And then around 1 p.m. I will do the afternoon hangouts, so stay tuned with that. Mm. Hey, they got me back check. Yeah, town can go and share and meet in the sausage club. Meaning, going to be like the evening can go. Here's the public fund. Back 11 minutes before the first turn.
In the first quarter, we know you're doing something right. They're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly. And Will Brown wants to take him out. Holmes is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
this postseason, that I shoot.
Questions about
They got a ton of shots. Jordan Clarkson, second Carmelo Anthony. And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin is the top. Oh, man, Griffin is a monster around the ring. Well, again, leading by 9. Paul.
like monster.
22 points in the game. Yeah, this looks a complete game shoot around. With all the threes. And it's Gordon finishing it off. I like how Gordon stays low to the ground. Keep that center of gravity from getting quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket. And Paul gets it to go in.
21 for PPP.
It's got a little bit last here. Here's Gordon. Blue ball pulls it in. He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there. Ball for 3.
24 points by CP3.
Put it on the triples keep falling down. That's 3. I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They got to get up into the shooting. When the shot goes down. Nice job by Bledsoe keeping the game alive. You know, that's expression and don't figure him out. The call, but it's only one. He's straightened out. So for the Pelicans, in with us, in for Chandler. He comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's off from Danny Green. That's it.
26 by CP3.
Good ball. Hard to believe you could have this kind of a blow. Unbelievable. Talk about putting up points in peace and myth right now. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great
28 by CP3.
inside. And that one is good. As you think this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of the way. It's going to begin. He's going to make you pay big time. Landing for the Pelicans now. They lead by 14. Launches it. It's ball again. Ball is at 31. Speed pointers here today. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent. When it's really pulling it up. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits. Well, you can't. Obviously 3 points at a time.
You know, I'm thinking my brain has a little bit China list because I like Hot Wheels.
Spread check. You bury those threes early and you'll open up the inside for them later on. And it's Kumbo.
Oh, I didn't want to say really
Jordan, the basket, Jordan. He's not good enough. Hit 30 assists. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And the Heat.
He's the old. 6 minutes to close out the stream.
There's
There are 1 p.m. already left in the game. The left is good. Whatever you want to call it.
semifinals. Now it's taking moment to get the guys taking the swing show for the Pelicans.
Whenever go.
Got to like their confidence as this game continues down the nice rolls. Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint. Something coaches always love to see. Now off the inbound. Reds are outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This team has been cruising to these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far. Yeah, they went through the postseason thus far. Arguably playing their best basketball. this time of year. And with the ball. Now right at the defender.
Your first base is one line from the other.
Go ahead against Rick. No, Anthony comes up into the gun. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Pelican. And again, New Orleans with the triple. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers and the D. Yes, sir. And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to almost be in their jersey and try to beat those. Good work there as a coach.
John the player.
And he was really coming to life here after a slow start for that first quarter. Pokes away. Puts up a deep three. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Wow. Has he been this quarter? They're right. That Hopkins. Los Angeles.
I didn't feeling.
Timeout. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind. Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense for lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor. Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. There's no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on with losing out.
He started to hit me. He's looking
How about the changes for New Orleans? Giannis comes in for Reed. And Paul subbed into the donation. And Griffin with the double. And we put the last 30 minutes and stops an 11-0 run by New Orleans. Three from Anthony.
no! Splash by Anthony. 14 points. 26 points.
From the idea. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically killing them those shots. They are just killing them on the interior. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. We got to play with some physical.
Oh, Giannis!
The way he's athleticism, watch out for Giannis. LA's gone 0-2 from deep in the center. Bledsoe gets to a meter. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2. That was a very close look. New Orleans got sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we got here in the second quarter. Ball in the bucket. 3-pointers. The way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot. You're not getting into a shootout.
What's your favorite Ninja Turtle? I don't like Ninja Turtles no more. I used to when I was a kid. When I was like 5 or 6 or 10, I used to like Ninja Turtles and Paw Patrol was my 2 favorite shows back in the day
Really superb in these
when I was a kid. But ever since I grew older, NBA and football kind of sports.
Chandler's checked in for Gerald. He comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Green in for Jamal Frost. He works Jim Jordan comes in for Bob. This is the game plan for him.
He's been winning wonderful 43 points.
It's game for him tonight. He's getting his done from out there. Gordon goes in. Bring it just by one so as that one goes in. Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 4 on the sixth, look here, the second. Ball with the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor.
Oh! I know that was going in. That would have been him. He was dead.
When he rises up, there's a guarantee.
But his things might be big.
Ball gets it to go in. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure. Jordan gets to a leader. Good. He's got 6. Now their last 3 bets. Here's Paul. Last to finish the layup.
28, ladies and gentlemen.
Having to outwork the defense. About 3 seconds between shot and being ball. No good for Bledsoe.
Who's made for 50 players?
See that one go down.
Let me. No!
Ball missing. And
We got that damn off 50.
Jordan touching on himself. Here's Paul.
Oh, look at it. 50.
50 for the eight. Yes, he is.
Yes, yes.
Show. Big time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy to the Orange Pelicans. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a masterpiece. We will return shortly.
Maybe just a few 2 hours and now we'll close out the stream. Make sure to smash the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel when you're new. Turn on notification whenever I do drop a live stream in a video. And see you all later on today at 3 or 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. with my fire afternoon hangout. It is boy, I'm out. Have a good night, you all. Have a great rest of your guys' day. See you all later. Peace. Love you guys.